Welcome back to Eastwood TV. I'm your host, Mr. Ramsey, and my co-host,
Miss Lena.
And we are back with episode 6 of our SEL lesson. So let's get right into it.
As always, my friends, make sure your ears are listening, your eyes are watching, your voices are quiet, and your body is still.
Always, we want you to concentrate, use your eyes, ears, and brain, and try to ignore those distractions.
So today we're going to talk about
accepting responsibility. Everyone makes mistakes sometimes. When you hurt someone's feelings, it's important to take responsibility. Taking responsibility means admitting what you did, apologizing, and offering to make the situation better. We understand that it can be hard to take responsibility, but it's the right thing to do. So today we're going to go over how to do the responsible thing, which means, in this case, how to take responsibility for your actions if you make a mistake and make amends to fix it.
You're right, Mr. Ramsey. And I chose this picture in particular of a little person pushing a giant responsibility ball uphill because, like you said, taking responsibility isn't an easy thing to do. When we make mistakes and people get hurt, we feel strong feelings. And those strong, complex feelings are like shame, guilt, worry, or even anger with ourselves. And those are tough to deal with. Yeah. So taking responsibility isn't going to be easy, but we can guarantee that when you make amends and you do make things better, you're going to feel a lot better about yourself, and it's going to bring you a sense of relief.
Now, wait a minute, Miss Lena. We keep saying that word amends. What does that mean?
I'm glad you asked. So making amends is to correct a mistake that one has made or a bad situation that one has caused. So in other words, it's an offer to do something nice to make things better after you made a mistake.
All right. Got it.
So we're going to just jump right into it. We're going to give our example.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is Peyton, and she has her friend Lauren, and she told everyone a secret that Lauren told her, and Lauren had asked Peyton not to tell anybody, and now their classmates are laughing at them. So how do you think Lauren feels? You see her there and then kind of like the edge of the picture. How do you think she feels, Mr.
Lauren, she looks so sad. She could be embarrassed because I don't know the details of what she shared, but it could be an embarrassing thing. Or she could even inside, you don't see it yet, she could be getting angry because, Peyton was her friend and she told her secret. And that's not a good feeling. I know she feels bad.
And how do you know all these things? I know that you're a good feeling detective. What gives you all those clues?
Well, if I analyze, I'm looking at her face, the eyebrows are closed. She has this very sad countenance or this face. She's even sitting off by herself. So like her body position, where she is in relation to the other girls, her face, they're all indicating that she's having a hard time with this.
You're absolutely right. So I'm sure that Peyton maybe didn't mean to tell Lauren's secret and maybe it just slipped out. But now Peyton feels really guilty and she's upset with what she's done. So she wants to make things better, but her feelings are so strong that she can't think clearly. So she doesn't know what to do. Do you know what the first step is? Do you know what she should be doing first?
I think I do. The first step, she has to calm down. Gotta calm down. We can't just jump right in. Gotta bring our emotions down and calm down.
Yeah. Remember how we went over calming down before we solve a problem? This is a problem, right? And that's still very important when taking responsibility. So if you have a situation where you've wronged someone, like hurt their feelings, you still have to calm down before trying to make anything better.
Yeah, that's good advice. She has to use her signal to stop. Remember the stop sign. You gotta stop. Name her feeling, which in this case, it could be guilt or shame, and then calm down by taking deep breaths, counting, or using positive self-talk.
And once Peyton is calm, she can go through the problem-solving steps so that she can pick the best solution that allows her to accept responsibility for what she's done and hopefully make things better.
So S, say the problem. Peyton hurt Lauren's feeling, and now she wants to make it better. T, think of safe and responsible solutions. So here's some options. Lie to Lauren and tell her she didn't say anything. No, I don't think I like that one. 2, don't say anything about it. That doesn't sound like a good solution either. How about 3? She can be honest with Lauren and tell her what she did.
Right. So those are the first 2 steps. That's S and T. Now we're going to go into E. Explore consequences.
Oh, wait. Here's that word again, consequences. And it usually means I get in trouble. I don't like that word.
But remember, consequences can be good or bad things, right? Just depending on our actions and what we do. So depending on which solution or which plan Peyton's going to pick is going to determine if her consequences are a good or bad thing.
Okay. So if we think about consequences in terms of what Peyton did and the possible solutions we suggested, the consequences might be if she lies, then Lauren will know the truth and possibly get more upset, which is not good. If she doesn't say anything, then she might lose Lauren's friendship. But if she admits she was wrong and tries to make amends, then things will get better. Even though it might take some time, things will get better.
I think we're leaning towards the same solution, Mr. Ramsey.
Yeah.
So the last
Wait a minute. Why am I picking my nose?
I have to take the opportunity of a principal sticking his finger in his nose. It goes with the whole pick thing. So I had to stick with it.
Gosh.
But pick the best solution. And I think like you're saying, you and I are both agreeing that definitely number 3 is the best solution for Peyton. I think if she admits that she's wrong and she apologizes and tries to make amends, I have faith that things will get better.
Apologize. So hard to do sometimes. Oh, man. But yes, Peyton must or should apologize. She can go to Lauren and apologize, take responsibility for what she did. And maybe in that conversation, Lauren can understand what happened and maybe start to forgive.
Yep. And then she can make her amends. So she can offer maybe to tell her classmates to stop laughing. She can maybe make a promise to Lauren and say, hey, I'm never going to do this again. You can trust me. She's going to do better. So those are different things that she can do to make the situation work out for her.
Now, it may not be easy, but it's the right thing to do. It's the responsible thing to do. Peyton is definitely doing the right thing, but she also has to understand the consequences of her actions. Saying someone's personal business is pretty serious. So Lauren may be a little upset for a while and may not want to play with her right away. And that's okay, because sometimes people need some time for the hurt to go away. So again, just because you say you're sorry and make amends doesn't mean the person got to jump right back. We might need to give them some space so that their hurt can go away, that they can understand what happened, and then they can give us another chance.
Yeah, because we can all agree that no one likes to get hurt. No one likes to get hurt physically, emotionally, none of it, right?
No.
So we have to remember to keep calm and try to understand how others might feel after they've been wrong. So this is a really important part of apologizing and making amends. So like you said, Mr. Ramsey, she may just need some time because, not everybody, no one likes to get hurt.
Maybe after a while, Peyton and Lauren will be friends again. Maybe, hopefully. Remember, taking responsibility for doing something wrong is the respectful, responsible thing to do. It helps you keep friends, avoid fights or conflicts, and it shows good character. And if you do these things, you can be like me and be friend of the year.
Look at that. Fancy award. And guys, remember, sometimes that you may have a problem that may require adult help. So it could be a big school project, it could be a serious problem with friends, or even a problem at home. So asking for adult help or guidance from a trusted adult is probably the best solution. So if you just need help, ask a trusted adult.
I was saying, and there's nothing wrong with asking for help. Even as adults, we ask help from each other. So it's nothing wrong with saying, you know what, this problem, this situation is bigger than what I can deal with. Let me go and get some help. And I'm sure that's a responsible thing to do as well, reaching out for someone else to help you solve the problem. So I think those are good things we need to practice.
Yes.
Oh, my favorite slide. My final thoughts. My Eagles of Eastwood, during our second step lessons, you've been learning and practicing skills that have helped you better understand your feelings, how to show empathy, and learn skills on how to help you get along with others. These tools will help you be more successful in school, at home, and even later in life. This skill, though, accepting responsibility and making amends, is an important one. and one that I want you to remember. The fact is, mistakes happen, and sometimes we hurt the feelings of our friends, teachers, sisters, or brothers, and or other family members. But the ability to make amends and make things right with the people you care about is crucial. This is not only makes you a responsible eagle of Eastwood, it makes you a decent human being who admits when they are wrong and tries to do the right thing to fix it. And if you ever need help with a problem that seems to be too big or too serious, Miss Lena and I are always here to help and support you with anything you may need, even if it is from a distance. Now this month, we've been focusing on responsibility, and we had a student that was very responsible at home, and his parent gave me a shout out. So they made a little video and submitted it. So check this out.
Putting away my clothes, doing my chore, who's putting away my dishes, who's vacuuming, and put up the Christmas tree. I'm a responsible boy.
That's my friend Caleb, and he was a responsible boy. He was doing chores around the house, putting up the Christmas tree. He was a little excited, but if you missed it, he did a lot of chores around the house, and it was a responsible boy. So Caleb, we are proud of you. Keep up the good work.
Good job, Caleb.
You know, this brings us to the end of 2020. This is our last video. We'll pick it back up in 2021, but we want to say happy holidays to you. If it's Christmas, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, or whatever holiday you celebrate, enjoy the time, stay safe, eat some good food. If you're with family, that's always a good thing. Spend time with family and loved ones, and we will miss you. Miss Lena, you want to say any well wishes to the people out there?
Just happy holidays, you guys, and thank you for always tuning in to our social emotional learning lessons and our PBIS stuff. And we'll see you next year.
Yeah. So always our big three. Always remember: be safe, be respectful, be responsible. Now we're going to add: be empathetic, care for others, and make sure you're doing this not just in school but outside of school, all the days, every day. And until next year, we'll see you next time. Bye-bye, guys.